Alright, we're back with round 3 of the Eternal Ultimatum decks for Penny Dreadful. I think it's back LIG. I think he's on Mono Black Aristocrats. Funny, because he's the first one that made the, the original list, so it's gonna be a funny matchup. Gonna mulligan this hand. Gonna mulligan this hand. Yeah, game 1 doesn't look very good for me. This is fine. But it's all about how much interaction. I'll keep that on top. All about how much interaction I get. And if I can dodge in World Servitude, basically, for game 1. Then games 2 and 3 gets a little better. Get to try out some neat tech. At least I think he's on the Aristocrats deck. They don't usually play Spawning Pool. Let's see. One of my like downsides to this deck is I don't play a lot of instant speed removal, so my lanes could be burst lightnings, but I don't think it's good enough. Well, here's the Brain Maggot. Gonna take probably the Chain Lightning. Aether Spout's not really as good in this matchup. Let's just play 4 Slagstorm. Alright. A Mole of 5 does not help either. And getting Brain Maggoted. Now Fiended. Probably the next take is either the Eternal or the probably the Eternal. The Eternal blocks all these things. And if I draw a Cruel Ultimatum, it might kill him. But no, it's taking either spouts, okay. Probably means he has a removal spell for this? Maybe? Like I said, I get the block. What's sad is that I don't really have a spell to cast off of this yet. I did, like I said, I did multiple 5. I still would very much enjoy a Slagstorm, though. Yeah, we're just holding back now. Yeah, not really in a position to attack. I'd rather just block one of the 1/1s. Although I'll probably end up attacking. Now that he has Harvest to kind of replace itself. But all those cards that are in these are pretty good. Blood Throne, it's really annoying. And a Vampiric Rites card. Okay. I'd love a 5th land. This hand screams to give me a 5th land. Although the board's stalled at this point, although it's not going to get stalled in a second, it's going to start drawing a bunch of cards. What does it have the creature quality to do that? Because he can't really sack one of these things. They're all pretty good. Alright, now I might start sacking creatures. Okay. still can't do anything, so I'm just gonna hold his Aether Spouts for a while. The best bet is like to probably just start hard casting Cruel Ultimatums. Annoying. That was a really good draw. That was a pretty excellent draw. I do say so myself. Pretty much any creature would have been fine, actually. Any like random creature would have been fine, but that was like the best creature that could have been drawn for so many reasons. Like with the trigger on the stack, you can sack the thing, so I permanently lose the card. I'll probably just permanently lose my other shouts again. Really, really would love a Slag Storm, though. I took the Chronarch, interesting. I guess he doesn't mind, like, recasting all the creatures? Oh. Still, Slagstorm would be pretty great. The Wildfire just holding it down, though. Just really a 1/4 being really annoying against this deck. Like 2 lands away from casting a Cruel Ultimatum if I choose to draw one. You sack here. You sack the oh, you sack the Bloodthorn Vampire. Draw a bunch of cards. I'm surprised he didn't take the Aether Spouts. I would have loved the Aether Spouts this. Oh, he just had another one. Okay. The Cutthroat. Carrier Thrall. Okay. So maybe setting up for a gigantic Mortal Servitude. So I'd really draw a counterspell at some point. Oh, he's not really attacking like he has it. There's a Slag Storm. It's pretty good, but how good is it really? it's good enough for me to do it, I think. It's not really that good. I'm gonna lose so much life here. He's gonna draw so many cards. I think maybe one of my outs here is to make him draw his deck. But in doing so, he's probably just going to draw what do you call it? He's gonna end up drawing a Servitude if he doesn't have one already. But he's gonna get one now. I do need the force reaction here. This board state's gone way too far. And all the triggers are happening now. What if decking him is a real possibility? Some board states. Yeah, this is kind of silly. It's all forced draw. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead. I know I'm dead. Let's see, somehow did not draw, like, thing. Yeah, that's what double Cutthroat will do to you. Hover over this real quick. Although it could be afraid of counterspell. I could easily just have a counterspell here. But there's no way he didn't draw one of the 8 fiends to look at my hand. In fact, you should probably already know my hand. And my hand hasn't really changed at all. I've only been playing off the top. It just doesn't have it yet. Oh no. I just forgot. Or he just doesn't have it. It's amazing if he didn't have it here. He drew like over 20 cards. There's no way he doesn't have it. So it's gonna be an interesting one here. I don't think Aiden Sprouts is actually that good. Got one of these. I want to see how good Spark Mage is. Do need to remove a bunch of cards from my deck though to fit all this. You go to like one Chronarch. Cut some bolts. Boy, kind of cruel. I think it's like the only trump card in this matchup. Honestly, cruel. I kind of need the counterfluxes, which is really sad. I kind of need them for Immortal Servitude, sadly. So I'll probably cut a cruel. Maybe go to one bolt or one eternal, or cut an eternal. They're really good at block. It's really good at blocking, honestly. You just cut all the bolts. You know, yeah, I'm just gonna cut all the bolts, keep the cruel in. And yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Just like, yeah, lower my curve a little bit. Okay. I think I could do better. Alright, it's that's alright, I guess. Alright, I got a little better there. Unfortunately, I do have to play the Submerged Boneyard next, so I can hold up Counterflux for things. This is why the matchup's really bad, because this thing. So if I draw a Cunning Spark Mage, let's go. Let's go Spark Mage. Let me just draw this Cunning Spark Mage right off the top. I took the Counterflux. I would take that too. Ultimatum at the best time. I probably should just play the Bloodfall Caves. But this kind of puts a fear in them. Probably should have played the Bloodfall Caves though. Ooh, missed the land drop maybe? Nope. Never. How dare you get past that? I'll take another Anticipate. Okay, well on my way to Cruel Ultimatum land here. Well on the way. I don't know if it's the best or worst. It's not really good against all the when he plays like a billion creatures, but I think it's the only way to really come back by drawing a bunch of cards. Definitely better than Prophetic Bolt. Prophetic Bolt doesn't really trade up that well. All his creatures are so tiny, and it's like Prophetic Bolt's just too expensive. Deal with it. I'd rather just let him take the Anticipate versus Anticipate into something I want, and then him taking it. That's what he's gonna take. It's the only really, like, I can't cast a Cruel Tomato. Okay. Everything I say is wrong. Everything I say is wrong. Everything I said is wrong so far. Woo, here we go. Cunning, Spark, Tizzle. And I drew cool anyway. Do this now. I mean, he gets to sack it, but still, I guess start shooting guys. All right, let's see how good this guy really is. Hopefully, he doesn't have like a creature removal spell or something like that. Okay, he's just gonna start manifesting. Oh, so this guy's Spark gonna be really good. I can't beat a 2/2, that's for sure. But now I have Counterflux up, and I can just take 2 for a while. I don't mind that. Unless this is manifest is actually a Grim Haruspex. So he's just gonna do that now. Actually, I can cast Cruel to me next turn. Pretty sweet. But it does tap me out, though, fortunately. Maybe I should have counterflux. No. I think I'm gonna counterflux that. I'll counterflux that. I think it's worthy enough to counterflux. I'm gonna shoot the emissary so he doesn't have to sack with the cruel. Okay. Right on time. Right on time, cruel mana. Wow, just drew it up that way. Kind of drew it up this way. Given that horror specs under one of these, pretty good. Although I am very vulnerable to a we call it moral servitude. I'm very vulnerable to that, but I think I take this. I think I just do this now, and I have a slag storm, so I can easily come back from this. If he even casts this, it's not like the worst. Like the servitude's like okay. It's not amazing. I have the cunning spark mage in the field, so the fiends aren't really that good. The cunning spark mage is doing work. It is doing so much work. Because like no matter what he takes, I'm gonna shoot it. He's gonna take my 2 best cards. I'm gonna shoot it. And he takes the cruel here. Nice. I'm gonna shoot the guy with the slag storm. Although it does get rid of my cunning spark mage, but I get it back with cruel tomato. So yeah, I feel pretty good about it. I need to kill this first, though. It takes the chain lightning. Okay. It's giving me the he knows I want a slag storm. Of course he knows I want a slag storm. First, I'm gonna shoot the cutthroat. Gains them the most life. Alright, that was a good chain link. That was a good draw here. I can just kind of like wait it out here. I don't have to slag storm right now. I can just like slowly pick everything off. Maybe I should have picked off something right now because I want to pick off the cutthroat. Yeah, none of these attacks are really that great. I love how Cunning Spark Mage is like working out the way I wanted it to. The only thing I can't kill is the Grim Harvest Specs or this Manifest tokens, which are annoying, but it's whatever. I can just play this like super patient game. And he knows I have Slagstorm, and he knows that these cards are in my hand for the most part. This is a reasonable attack. He has to start like leveraging Cutthroat. No, that's not a reasonable attack because I actually want those things to die soon. But he has the rights. The rights is the only thing that's like kind of keeping him in the game. Not that I'm like ahead or anything, but I think it's pretty close right now. It's the rights here. What I really need is gonna tearing these. That's super okay. They did have the removal spell. Kind of sucks about this part is that I am gonna slag storm. I kind of have the slag storm now, but I can't really attack in yet because of the manifest creatures. So basically, I just need to like him not to draw something. I have to pick the right creature here. I need to not draw another servitude. All right. What do you got? What do you got, buddy? Can he actually? Is this? Of course. Always, always. They always have it. Ugh, so frustrating. Probably just need evasive surgery in this matchup. It's probably just that bad. I didn't draw any totems either. Totems would really have made a difference in like negating a servitude. Maybe I just wait. Maybe I just wait till I have a totem and then I can set it all up. Maybe I'm just playing too aggressively. Really don't know. Because the next card is probably a totem. It's a counterflux. It's a very late counterflux. Alright, we're just kind of waiting here for something. The only reason I just don't like surgery, I think it's just so narrow, and it's not good to be narrow in this sort of format. I guess just let him have it. I think it's probably just I don't know. I don't know if it's better or worse encountering. I'm really behind now. I'm just like because the board wipe's really bad because of the cutthroats. He has one more servitude to draw though. But the last one's probably just good enough because of the cutthroats. I think you just tag with like almost everybody here. Uh, trying to make my board wipe really good. Maybe Aether Spouts cut. Maybe cutting Aether Spouts was bad. And in this situation, it seems really bad. This situation should be pretty great. I didn't get a lot going here, or maybe I could have like waited out my spot. I think if I wait, it's still pretty bad. It just sits on the servitude for a while. He eventually draws another like a discard guy. He basically had to have it. That's what I'm trying to say. He gotta had to have it, and he did have it. I'm actually dead. I'm actually was dead to be attacked with everybody because he could have sacked the carrier thrall on me like much of the day. Oh well. At least the Spark Mage did a little work. Not enough work though.